Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to play through a few rounds of First in Flight. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here, and we get playing. Okay, so here's the game set up. I have it set up for 2 players. Normally in a 2-player game, there's a dummy player, but I just want to show you how the game works. But know that in a 2-player game, there'll be a little dummy guy that blocks spaces. But in this, I just want to show you the actions, and I don't want to keep track of a bunch of stuff. Okay, so to set up, you're going to give each player a player board, a descend card, a pilot on the blue side, and you're going to give them 4 design flaws, 1 engineer card, I'll show you those, 1 engineer card, 4 design flaws, and 4 glide cards. Okay, and you're going to mix those together. The first player is going to get 6 coins, then 7 coins. You're going to shuffle the green cards, flip 4. There's a space on the side, but I can't reach those. Shuffle the blue cards, flip 2. Shuffle the orange, yellow cards, flip 2. Put the time space on space 7, airplanes there, and then randomly pick start players, okay? So now, the way this game works is on your turn, you're going to take your character, and you're going to move it. If you've ever played the game Takedo or Thebes, you're going to move as far as you want, but whoever's farthest back gets to take the next turns until they overpass you, okay? So, purple's first, and I think what they're going to do is, they're going to go here, because that'll let them use their special ability. This space is going to let us get upgrade cards into our deck. Normally we can only move 1, but there are upgrade cards that will let us move from 2 to 5. And it's going to cost however many cards I want to draw, that much time, or that much money. And then I keep 2, but I get to keep an extra 1, so I keep 3. So I'm going to pay 3, and I'll just draw 3 and keep them. All right. I got 2 3s and a 4. So those just go in my deck. We don't have to worry about shuffling it yet. We can worry about that later. All right, done. Now orange is in the back. So orange is going to take their turn, and they are going to they're going to buy this friend. So they're going to move. They're going to pay 3 money. And they're going to hire this friend. I'll just put it over here for now. This friend's going to help them when they're flying, and I'll go into more of that in a little more detail when we fly. Okay? Then back to purple, and purple is going to fly. Okay, so when you fly, first thing you're going to do is take all your cards in your deck and shuffle them. If you have any cards that are going to help you in your flight, have those ready, like that yellow card over there for the orange player. Okay, then this is where the push your luck element comes in. What you're going to do is you're going to flip a card. If at any point you get 4 explosion symbols, see those right there, you crash. So you're trying to get your flight as far as you can, because whoever can get the farthest at the end of the game wins, or if you hit 40, you end the game, and then we get 1 more flight, okay? So let's get going. So I have an experience, so that's a number 1, but it also gives me an extra glide into my deck. So this is kind of a deck builder a little bit. I have another glide. I'm going to slide these down so we can have more room. Get this card off because I'm going to need that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm at 3, 4. I'll go 1 more. Okay, so there's my first flaw card. It's worth 1. If it was the first card, it'd be worth 2. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1 more. 4. Now I'm going to start my descent. Let me move these. When you start your descent, you take this card, and then you have to flip 2 more cards. If you crash, you still get to move all the spaces, but this moves 2 instead of 5, and it's bad. So just don't crash. If I flip 4 icons, I still crash. So there's 1. I cannot possibly crash. So there we go. That was a good turn. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up how far I flew. So 1, 2, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I flew 16 on my first flight. Now, when you pass 15, you flip your pilot over, and you get a special ability. So now I have a better special ability, and I get one of these green cards, which is pretty awesome. So I'll take this one. Okay. Now, any of these red cards that you have in your flight, 2 of them can be put in your garage. I only have 1, so I'll put it in my garage. And that's going to give me something to be able to repair later. You take your descend card out. You take all of these cards back and just put them on top of your deck. If you crash, a couple things happen. You still get a move, but you would lay your character down, and then in your next turn, you have to spend 2 time, boom, boom, and then stand yourself up. So you're basically wasting a turn. So that's not recommended. All right, now it's yellow's turn, and I think yellow is just going to grab $2 because why not? So $2 for yellow, or orange, whatever color it is, and it's still their turn, and they're going to go to any. They're going to pay $1, and they're going to fly. The name of the game is flying. All right, so they're going to do the same thing, and I'm going to put their flight cards right here, just so for the sake of easeability. They also have the special ability. Once per round, when flying, when you draw a red card, put that card on the bottom of your deck and instead. All right, so I can use that if I want to. All right, here we go. And her special ability is, as your turn, take the action on the action space in front of you. So that's not too bad. All right, so let's get going. First card. 1. 0. If your next card is a 1, discard it. I'm actually going to use this ability. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Okay, then we flip another card. Experience. That gives us a glide. Or another red card. All right, that's fine. We'll keep it. This one is out because that's the power of that card. This one's out. That's the power of that card. Yeah, we're going to descend because I think I'm going to crash. This is not good. So, same thing. We're going to descend. Come on, don't be red. Don't be red. Don't be red. Okay, sweet. I only had 3, so I did not crash. There's the 4th one. That was bad. Okay, so I move 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's also points at the end of each round for whoever flies the farthest. Okay, so they have 2 that they can put into their garage. They'll put these 2 in. You can only ever put a maximum of 2 in. Take out the descend card and put these back on top of the deck. All right, and that's their turn. They did not crash, so there they go. All right, and that's effectively the game. I'm not going to keep playing. I'll go over some of the actions, though, some of the things that I didn't show you. So this will let you get another glide or hire another one of these experience cards, which help you get glides. Okay, this will get you one of these green cards. The green cards can work through the flights as well. Like if I tap this or exhaust it, I guess, I can look at the top 2 cards of my deck and then rearrange them. So it's going to help you maybe manipulate some of those red cards. One of the most crucial spaces is here. That's the repair. So when you repair, say the purple player took the repair action, what they're going to do is they're going to spend either 3 money or 2 time. So I can spend the 2 time by doing this. Okay, say I spend the 2 time. Then I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get the bonus here, so I get one of these blue cards, okay? Then this one gets discarded and turns into, it's still a flaw, but it doesn't have a terrible effect, okay? So you get a bonus, but you also still get a flaw, but it's not going to hurt you as much, right? And the any spaces, we showed you that. Some of the spaces just give you money. Once you get all the way to the end, you can... We'll stop there. We're going to see who flew the farthest. So in this case, it would be 7 money for this player. This player would get 5 or 4, whatever. Because remember, there's a dummy player. You have to beat the dummy player. So you get 7, 5, or 4 money. You reset. Your plane stays where it is because you're always trying to beat your own flight. All the cards that are out still get swept. You flip new ones, and then you just keep playing. Any cards that you exhausted, you can unexhaust. All right. So I know I didn't show you a ton, but that's the gist of the game. Move, fly, upgrade your plane, fix your flaws, try to fly as far as you can, and that's it. So, again, that is First in Flight. If you want to see our full review, click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.